Here's my parenting video. I've not made a parenting video in ages, so I thought I'd make a little video. And the topic of today's video is about teaching your children that it's okay to make mistakes. This is something I'm really kind of focusing on with my daughter at the moment, because she's a really go-getting little girl. She doesn't really get afraid. She's really outgoing. But she tries to get things perfect. And something I've learned in my own life, with my own journey, is that we have to make ourselves, as much as we can, immune to this absolute terror we have of making mistakes, of giving things a try and things not being absolutely perfect. I know so many people, and I've had it myself, where that you get paralysed by this fear, because we're kind of taught for years, and we're conditioned generally that things are supposed to be a certain way, things are supposed to look a certain way, and if you don't get it perfect, then you don't get the recognition for trying. It's like we're in a culture where the emphasis goes on the result, rather than the fact that you gave something a really good go, even if you didn't get the results you wanted, even if there's room for improvement. We seem to value perfectionism, or we seem to value the validation that we want from other people, rather than the skill of actually just doing things and having courage. If you think about Facebook, I'm not even going to get started on Instagram. I don't do Instagram, I'm not on there. But I see a lot of duck pelts, I see a lot of that, and it's all funny, and there's nothing wrong with it. But when you rely on that, the perfect pose, and how many likes can I get, and how much validation can I get from the world, if you rely on that as your only source of kind of self-esteem, it's really dangerous. It's been, studies have shown that it can contribute to mental health problems. It can, I think, cause mental health problems. It can trigger problems. If you think of conditions like body dysmorphia, having issues with the way you look, needing that validation, trying to get the perfect picture, can be a really dangerous thing, because what should be valued more than that is the courage and the persistence and the perseverance and the willingness to learn and get better and keep going and inspiring other people. I think when you take a leap of courage, you will always inspire someone else to do the same. I get so inspired by brave people. So just bringing it back onto topic, with our children, I think we really need to focus on just giving them praise for the effort they make, especially if there's something that they're scared to do, if they're worried about what people think of them. My daughter's 7 now, and she's going through this weird self-conscious phase of, oh, mummy, no, I can't do that, it's embarrassing, or mummy, people are looking at me, and nobody's looking at her, because I can always clock if people are looking. And I just said, well, who cares? Nobody's looking, but who cares anyway? We had a little incident where we went into the local paddling pool with a friend, and it was spontaneous, so they didn't have swimming costumes, and my daughter had on a dress and leggings and trainers, and it was a nice hot day, and she wanted to go in the pool and paddle, and I knew she was going to get soaking wet. And obviously, and she was saying, oh, I need to take all my clothes off. And I was saying, no, you're not taking all your clothes off, darling. You can't be naked in the public pool with loads of other kids. I said, but we'll take your leggings off and your trainers off, and we'll keep your dress on, and then if your dress gets wet, it doesn't really matter. And we had a towel. And then she had a lovely time, but her and her friend got soaked. And then when she came out, she had this mad self-conscious fit where she was soaking wet, but it was fine. I put a towel around her, I dried her hair, and I said, right, we've all got to walk back to the house. And it was only a 5-minute walk. She didn't want to walk because she was saying, everyone's looking at me and I'm all wet and it's embarrassing. And I was saying, sweetheart, nobody's looking at you and you don't need to worry. And it's a hot day and there's a paddling pool. There's going to be wet kids around, walking around in their pants and their shorts. It's nothing to worry about. You know, I said, I'll be walking with you. You've got a towel around your shoulders. You're not naked. You're covered up. You're fine. You're just a bit wet. People are going to figure out that you've been paddling. It's no problem. So teach your children to be brave and courageous and just go for things, because I've learned in my personal life, and hopefully I'm kind of encouraging my daughter to have this kind of spirit with life as well. A really important value to have in life is to go for things and to become immune to that fear. Just become immune. I know people who will sit paralysed about they won't make one decision, and then you can end up going round and round and round in circles saying, oh, I can't do that because what if this and what if that? And you've just got to go for it, you've just got to do it. What I've found is the more you do that, you just get immune, and then you find yourself leaping into more and more things more frequently, because you've almost trained yourself not to get so scared, because you think, well, something good's probably going to come from it. I will learn something, I will improve at something, I might just have great fun, even if I'm no good at the thing that I'm doing. Just give things a go, people, and it's a really valuable skill to teach our children. It's not a skill that is particularly focused on in schools, because the focus seems to be on results and ticking boxes. You know, I don't mean to generalise too much, but we could do with more emphasis going on courage, having courage in life and making an effort and being tenacious regardless of the outcome. So thanks for watching my video, everyone. Please like, please subscribe. If you think this will help any other parents in your friends list, please share. It would really help me. I'm getting really good numbers on my videos, my total numbers. I really appreciate everyone's support. So cheers, everyone. I'll catch you soon. Bye.